my name is Leo. Welcome to a new week in the trials and tribulations of raising Shinji Ikari. Can we? Yes, we do. Send Masato on her little working event. Shut up and do it. Do it. Oh man, we're so close. 3 more weeks and we'll be at max power. Wait. No, that's right. 3 more weeks and we'll be at max power. I believe so. I believe 1,000 is the max. It makes sense. We've got, you know, a half, 1, 2, yeah. Alright, let's talk to Shinji, because apparently if you talk to Shinji, stuff happens. So we should talk to Shinji. Oh, I just realized, this week we're probably going to find, Falling Angel. Because we did that last week with Ray and Oscar. Oh, yeah. Okay, well let's, shut up. Have you even bought... Well, I told you this, we went shopping... Okay, so what I was about to say was, have you even bought any costumes for Shinji? And last week, before I started recording, I just went in, I did the shopping thing to see if I could buy some clothes. There's nothing to buy. It's just like, cafes. Like in the Raising Iron Army game, there's like a clothing store, there's a home improvement store where you can buy like wallpaper and tiles and stuff, which doesn't work for the Oscar campaign, but yeah, it's for Ray. There is a cafe. Are there 2 cafes? There's a medicine store, which I think is in this game, I can't remember. And then there's a game. There's the gamer store, which is like the otaku store. And then there's one other store, I can't remember what it is. This, yeah, no, I forget. But, they're all fairly different. They all have their own functions in this game. They're pretty much all just different cafes and restaurants. Like in the Iron Army one, there's really just one restaurant as far as I remember. And from that restaurant, there's really one item you want, and that's the potato chips. All the other ones are useless. Anyway, what did I do this week? I played more Phantom Pain. I want to talk a bit about Phantom Pain, actually. What I really want to talk about is the fact that, I mean, we're not there yet. I've still got a ways to go in the game before I can get my FOB. But I've been hearing some bad things about FOBs and other stuff relating to Metal Gear, which apparently has been really tarnishing the game. So they've made a couple of changes to the game. They've added things like an FOB insurance system where you spend your MB coins, which I have MB coins. Am I at a point in the game where I can actually see what how many MP coins I have? I know I can do it now, but I don't know where we're up to in the uploaded videos. But in any case, MB coins are they're basically real money currency that you can use in the game. And as far as I was aware, the only application for that would be to, I think if you're doing your combat deployment, your outer ops, you can use it to speed that up. If it's an online one. They've also added the ability to use those coins to speed up FOB development, which you can't use it for the main mother base. You can only use it for FOBs. They've also set up an insurance system where you can pay money, and if you're invaded, if your FOB is invaded and they take shit, then it gets refunded back to you. But it doesn't include things like I guess you can get a nuclear weapon in the game, and people can like try to dismantle it. Doesn't count that, which, you know, that's probably, I think that's like the most expensive thing you can do in the game anyway. And it doesn't include other stuff. What doesn't it include? I think soldiers that have been killed, you don't get them back. And something else, maybe damage to the mother base itself. So, yeah. I mean, I'll never use it, but I really don't like the way this is going. And I've been also hearing some other, like, normal, like, things like that, I would just go, I'm not even going to use it, right? I'm just going to ignore it. But it almost feels like Konami has tried to force us into this thing. The first evidence of that is apparently you're forced into building an FOB. And I'm gonna build it. Like, I'm not gonna, I know you can, like, just not go online. But the game automatically puts you online when you start the game anyway. But you can just not be online, and I guess the game won't, I don't know if the game will force you. I don't know, I might find that out. But, well, actually, no, I don't want to, because I do want to actually build an FOB. Because without an FOB, you can't, do certain things in the game. You can't unlock certain, like, there are certain, R&D weapons and items that you can only get if you have an FOB. Because you simply need that many R&D personnel to get your level up. Which, again, shit. But anyway, the game forces you to make an FOB. For all intents and purposes. If you're online, the game will literally force you to do it. And then once you got the FOB, you can't opt out of it. You can't, like, cancel it. The best you can do is go offline. But even if you go offline, you can still be invaded. So, and then the effects of the invasion obviously aren't, don't affect you until you go online. But then when you do go online, all the times you've been invaded, all that damage will happen. Which is shit. Man, I can even live with that, right? I mean, I'm gonna stay online anyway. What I'm not happy about is I was of the understanding that you would have your mother base, and you'd have your FOB, and basically, like, there's a set limit to, like, how many soldiers you can have, and how much resources you can carry. That makes sense. Then when you get your FOB, you can obviously carry more stuff, and you can have more soldiers. I was under the understanding that things would go into the FOB, or you could assign things to the FOB after, well, either you could do it manually, which I don't think is the case in the game, or they would go into the FOB if your mother base was maxed out. And if you, like, took stuff out of your mother base, then the stuff from your FOB would come back in. So the stuff in your mother base would be safe, no matter what. They could only ever steal stuff or damage stuff that was on your FOB, and that isn't the case. In fact, because there are two separate, like, inventories that are shown for each thing. The FOB stuff shown as like a little world. I think you can see that in my videos. At the moment it's just 0 because I don't have an FOB. Or does it? I forget. Whatever. Anyway. The point is, I think what I've been hearing on like forums and stuff is that, like, at the moment I've been filtering like every vehicle I can find. So I've got I don't know exactly how many I've got at this particular time, but let's say I've got like 15 Jeeps, right, in my inventory. There's only a certain amount of Jeeps you can have on your mother base, and then you cap out. And then, naturally, they would then go onto your FOB. But what's been happening is that they've set it so that your mother base can only hold, I think, was it 6 or 5 or even 3? And then everything else goes to your friggin' FOB. So, the majority of your materials are now on your FOB instead of your main mother base. Meaning, most of that shit can now get stolen. Bullshit, especially since vehicles have no purpose on an FOB, because you don't use them in FOB missions. The only time you use friggin' vehicles are when you want to filter them into, Afghanistan to friggin' drive them around, which I hardly ever do. It's bullshit. I was filtering like gun placements, for example, not because I'm never going to really use them for any other purpose, but you can sell them, and they're worth more money to sell than it costs to filter them out. Except the game is forcing it so you can only have a maximum of 3 of each type of gun emplacement on your main mother base, and the rest of it goes into the FOB. You can't sell the gun emplacements that are on your FOB. You can only sell the ones on your mother base. So you can only sell 3 of them. The rest of it is on your FOB forever, no matter what. You can't sell it. You can't use it. They can just be stolen by other people. What the... So there's no incentive for me to friggin' I'm still gonna do it. But there's no incentive for me to falter friggin' gun placements anymore. It's bullshit. So I'm not happy about that. It's really tarnishing. Like I've been very happy with the Phantom Pain. It's one of the best games I've played in a long while. And I think I don't know if it was last week or I think no, it was in my last arena video or my second last arena video where I made the title and I made the declaration and I still stand by it that this is Skyrim 2.0 for me. And that is not a statement to be taken lightly. Skyrim, I played that game a lot and I loved it and I did almost everything that could be possibly done in that game. The last thing that I was doing in that game before I just fully stopped, mainly because I'm in Japan and I don't have the game, well, I had the Japanese version, but I'm not going to do like obsessive OCD collecting stuff in the Japanese version of the game, is I was trying to collect every single book in the game. I was trying to make a library where I would list alphabetically every single book in the game. And I already had at least 60% of the books. I'm sure I had a lot more than that, maybe 80%, 90%. But I mean, and Phantom Pain is good enough for me to do stuff like that. But this microtransaction stuff, this online component, which I thought would be a cool little like Dark Souls type invasion system, which I like that idea. But what I don't like is having my hard effort, my OCD hoarding effort, ruined because I'm not playing the game. Because it can happen. It could be I could be being invaded right now. Because I'm not currently playing the game. You know, I could have it playing in the background right now, but I'm not because I've got a YouTube video playing on my TV right now. Well, it's paused right now. I'm gonna continue watching it after I finish this recording, as I upload this video to release it for Sunday. But fuck. But anyway, I still love the game, and I'm still gonna play the shit out of it. I mean, I have been hearing other bad things about the game that I don't wanna talk about it here, and I don't want to look into it because it's all related to the length of the game, the story of the game, or the lack thereof. And I certainly don't want to spoil myself at the end of the game. Though by the sound of it, it seems like there's not a lot to spoil. But whatever. It's Metal Gear. I love Metal Gear, and I'm gonna see it to the end. And you can watch me see it to the end. At the moment, I'm pretty much recording and showing everything that I do in the game. Albeit there are times where if I'm in, like, between episodes I might, like, sort out my mother base stuff or something like that. Long, tedious tasks. And there's gonna come a point where I might do... I want to record every single side-op that I do. But the way I'm doing side-ops is I'm only doing a side-op if it's either on the way to another mission, or if it's, like, close. Like, if it's close... Really what I would do is I'd drop myself on a map, find the closest thing to me, whether that be a side-op, an important side-op, a actual mission, or something else. And then I will do that. And then if the closest thing happens to be a main mission, then we do a main mission. That's how I'm playing the game. But, which is why I'm not doing the missions in order. There's gotta come a time where, like, I'll do a side mission, and it'll be time to, like, you know, the length of the video will be at least 15 minutes, so it'll be time for me to stop the video. But the next side up will be, like, on the other side of the map. So, I probably won't, like, record me, like, trudging from one side of Afghanistan to the other to get to the other side up. I'll probably just, like, get there and then start recording once I've arrived there. That's probably what I'm going to do for those. But for the most part, I'm going to be recording everything that I do in the game. And then if you don't want that, that's what the story only playthrough for you. Which, by the way, is not just the cutscenes. I want to make that perfectly clear. probably should have made that perfectly clear previously. It is not just a cutscene only of the game. I'm not doing that. I am playing the game normally, but I am focusing only on the main story missions, rescuing, bringing back ex-Mother Base soldiers, because that has cutscene ramifications, and if there's more of that sort of stuff, then I'll do more of that sort of stuff. Anyway, what did I do this week? Fuck, I don't know. I got a cold this week. You did get a cold this week. When did you get a cold this week? I believe I got it Monday. I started getting the effects of... Oh god, my mouse just unplugged itself. You fucking... Oh god, I'm gonna have to use my laptop mouse. Hang on, I'm just gonna unplug it. Yeah, and that... Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the freaking USB noise is probably coming through on the recording, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Anywho, Monday... Was I cold Monday? It's starting to get cold in Japan. And yes, I was cold on Monday, so... I don't know how to translate that. I'm gonna say school, and then sick test. And then I got a cold, so... I'm gonna go this and this. Alright, then Wednesday, I tried to, like, relax as much as possible to try to recuperate myself. So I'm gonna go with 3. Then playing some video games. Thursday I played some video games. And Thursday night. Study. What study did you do? Nothing, whatever. Friday. Let's go work. Friday afternoon was a bit stressful for me for reasons I won't get into. It's all work related. Sunday. What did I do yesterday? Well, work. I know, apart from work, goddammit. Quite a bit of work, so I'm gonna go with running. The afternoon was not so bad, so I'm gonna go with, sig test. Done. I'm done. Yeah. So yeah, those are just my thoughts on Phantom Pain. I still love the game and I'm gonna play it as much as I can. I haven't, except for like the Raising Iron Army, Raising Shinji, and Arena. Anything else? No, I haven't touched any other games since September 1. You sure about that? Pretty sure about that, yeah. Like I mentioned this before, all of the solo games, which is, I say games, there's only one game, I've just been playing Peace Walker the whole time. Which is a shame that I wasn't able to get those videos out before Phantom Pain. That would have made a bit more sense, but whatever. They were recorded beforehand. All of the first 15 minutes they were recorded beforehand. What else? So, any other videos that I've done? The end of Evangelion. Sorry, the year of Evangelion. Yeah, and all the year of Evangelion games. Which, by the way, what are we doing? We're playing PSP game now. Yeah, that's a great game. I love this game. Oh, I should say I loved this game because I've already finished it. But that is going to finish next week, and then we're going to play a new game, I think. Right? I think so. Okay, so I was like, do you have any problems with the study? And she's just like, oh, I can't quite figure out this problem. She's like, oh, show it to me. And she's like leaning over my shoulder, getting up and close and saying, hey, this, Oh yeah, you did a really good job. What's the problem? God damn it, my mouse fucking unplugged itself again.
へへ、こうすると解けるんだ。ありがとうございます、葵さん。
Oh no, I think she showed me the correct way. I'm like, oh, so that's how you do it. Oh, thanks, Ari-san.
講師なんだから当たり前。質問があったら遠慮なく聞きなさい。限られた時間を無駄にしている余裕はないわ。
I don't know, but I've got all the answers. So I've got questions, I got answers. Feel free to ask me anytime.
はい。
Alright. Oh, sexual power went up. God damn it. Shinji, stop being so sexual. How do you not be sexual? Or rather, how do you decrease your sexuality?
シンジも一緒なんだ。
I have no idea.
今日も一
Oh, my
日
mouse came back.
勉学に
No, it
勤しみ
didn't.
ましょ
Fuck this mouse. I'm not sure if it's the mouse or if it's my USB port. I feel like it's my USB port, which is why I don't plug my recording stuff into that plug anymore. No. Yep. Okay, back. It could actually be the mouse, because it's a fairly old mouse. It's a very old, like, it's those old, like, official Windows, like one of the original Windows laser mouses. Which I've used for
じゃあ
ages.
早速始めましょう。
Which I think I actually got from my old work. It was an old shitty mouse that they didn't want anymore. I'm like, I'll have it, and they're like, alright, you have it. Sick.
シンジ
Free
君、
mouse.
ストレッチは終わったかい？なら
Wait,
始めるぞ。
wait, can I just gonna stretch me? No, I can't stretch it myself, thank God for that. So how do you decrease your sexuality in this game? There's probably a way. I mean, I'd look up the guide, but I'm not gonna bother. We're already up to Saturday.
おはよう、シンジ君。おはよう。アスカ。おはよ
Alright, so that's the end of this week of Raising Shinji. Hey, we didn't have a angel battle. Oh yeah. That's probably gonna have it next week then. Are we gonna have an angel battle with Oscar and Ray next week? No. No, the beginning of next week there will be a culture festival where Ray, and presumably Oscar too, will act in a play of some kind. So we'll see what that's all about. By the way, Ray's still not an otaku. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. God damn it. Maybe we should just feed her potato chips and try to get her to love you. I think what we should do is feed her potato chips, get her into the lovey-dovey state that we finally got Oscar in there. And then on there's another Comic-Con and try again. Like get her in a lovey state, then revert her back to emotionless Ray with the comic books, and then try again. Don't like reduce her social down to 0 like you did last time. Like just get it below 50. Alright, we'll try that. But for now, my name is Leah, and I'll see you next time.